Hello students, this is Mr. Hanson. As you already know, we're supposed to meet tomorrow at 8 o'clock in the morning. However, due to the snow and the weather, that we will not be able to meet tomorrow. However, as I explained in some of my phone calls that I made for you, that class and attendance is very important for DMA mathematics courses. So that's why you received this email. So what I'm going to do is walk you through, if the email was confusing at any point, I'm going to walk you through what you need to do for your assignment so you can be counted present on Monday. It's very important that you follow my instructions or the email so you can be counted present. So first thing I want you to do is just open up a browser. I'm going to open up Google Chrome and go to our website, www.nashcc.edu. Click on Student Portal and Moodle, and here's my your login information. If this is your first time, then it's going to be your first initial, middle initial, last name, and the last 3 digits of your ID number. If you put out your schedule, you should see the last 3 digits on your ID number for Nash. Your password should be the same thing as your same password as you sign in for your email. So obviously if you got this recording, this YouTube clip, then you should have the same password for Moodle. So once you do that, you click on log in. Click on my courses, and you should see at the very top DMA 10 101, quarter 1 101. So click that, and this is what you should see. Here's the same message that I put into the email. So again, if you are confused with any part of the email, this is why I'm making this video, to make everything clear. So here's my email address if you need to contact me. I will not be in my office, but this is my office number. So again, the first thing you need to do is click on this Google form. Once you click on this Google form, you have a few questions that you must answer. Your full name, name of the class, and so forth. And then after you finish, you hit submit. This is going to be one step for you verifying that you're in the class. The next thing you want to do is please download the following items. Now I've attached all this in the email, but if you would like, you can also put it here in the tab. So you just click on those little arrows, this little drop box, and it drops down for you. One of the things that's not in the email, but I would still like for you to do, is some of you already completed this remind me instructions. You downloaded it in here. So let me just click on it real quick so you can see. And this is a way for us to communicate during text. So if you're away from your computer or your phone doesn't get email, you can easily send me a text and ask me a question if you're confused or you have an issue with something. So if you have a smartphone, this is what you need to put into your browser. So read these directions and do that. If you don't have a smartphone, you can just text this number here and then put in the message this part here. You will immediately be on my end. I can see that you logged in, and we can communicate through text. Oops, I didn't mean to. Let me get everything back for you. Okay. So again, that's the first thing I want you to do, is make sure you log on to remind me so we can start having some back-to-back communication. Again, this is already in the email in the attachment, so if you already downloaded and read it, you do not have to come over here and do this. But it's over here too. The course syllabus, how to log into my math lab, and these are the 2 assignments that you need to get started on. So this is number 3. Note-taking templates. What I need you to do is print this assignment and begin doing numbers 1 through 20. Please do this assignment on your own. Try not to get your help from anybody in your household. I want you to try to do it on your own. And you can use your workbook as a reference. So if you do not have a workbook, then you just do the best you can by answering 1 through 20 only. I will look at all your work on Wednesday if we have class and the weather is a lot better. I will be checking it. If you do not have a printer, that's fine. Just print, still download it, but use your notebook and write down your answers in your notebook. Here is the workbook pacing guide that you need to do only for week 1. So let me show you both of these little parts here. So here's your notes taking template. So you just answer these questions that you have here to your best of your ability, and you go all the way down to number 20. So once you get right here, this is where you stop, and you don't have to do any more. Here is your workbook assignment. So when you open up your workbook, turn to these page numbers and begin doing these problems. Here, you don't have to go down here. You are more than welcome to move forward in the work, but all I require for you to do is just this first section. Trust me, I will go over on Wednesday or the next time we see each other a lecture on how to do all this math materials. I'm not going to leave you on your own out there trying to do stuff on your own. It's just this is what we have to do because of the weather. So once you do that, this is also if you come over here to course references, this is also a website that how to log onto my Math Lab website. What's right here if you need to also. It's also on this paper here. So here I'm going to give you a little idea of what it looks like. This is what the syllabus looks like. So please read over the syllabus. This is how to log on to my Math Labs Plus. So read through this carefully. Make sure you follow all the instructions to log on to it. So once you do that, this is what my Math Lab looks like. So this should be your front page. So you put in your username here. Follow the instructions. It's different from mine. So follow the instructions on the paper. So you sign in. You find your course. Make sure it says DMA 10 101 Spring 2017. Now, hopefully, your computer has all the proper updates, Adobe, and all any kind of necessary upgrade, because you will need this stuff on your laptop or at your computer house to formulate your questions. So the first thing I want you to do is click on Assignments, and here are the sections that I want you to do in my Math Labs Plus. Again, if you do not understand what complementary angle is, I'm going to go all over this in class. I just want everybody to get started. And when I see you get started on it and you send me an email back saying you are working on this work, then I can give you credit for class and you will not be dropped from the class. So it's very important that you follow all the instructions that I gave you in the email or in this video or Moodle assignment so I can give you proper attendance for the class. Again, if you have any questions or concerns, please send me an email or you can send me the text to remind me. And I can respond back, and I will be checking my phone and my email all Monday morning to make sure everybody has can sign on that they need to. Those of you who do not have a book or the access code, there should be a temporary access code. It probably won't have it for me, but on this side over here should be a temporary access code that you can use, and you can use up to 2 weeks. So I still want you to get started on your assignment even though you don't have the book, but we need to get the book as soon as possible. So the book and the TI-84 and 83 calculator is very important that you need, but use the temporary access code over here to sign on to my Math Labs Plus so you can get your start working on the problems. Again, it's not over here because I already have access to it, but you should see in one of these tabs over here temporary access code, and you should be able to use that temporary access code to get started on your problems. So I guess that's it. Let me know if you have any problems or concerns, and I guess hopefully if the weather is good and it gets warmer, I will see you on Wednesday.